So at Full Court Press, we hosted the Courtside Wakili, and this is what she had to say.
I am the proposer of the Kenya Basketball Players Association.
Yeah.
And my vision behind this was we as players in Kenya do not understand that we are the assets. We are the reason why the game
Right.
exists.
Yeah.
And I have seen so many challenges, me as a player myself, and I've also seen what other teams and other friends are going through.
Yeah.
And my thinking was that we're looking at Medina and how she just shifted to a whole system where there is a life for Kenya Basketball Players Association,
Yeah.
and we can see how much she's thriving in that space. She
Yeah,
even looks
yeah.
better than she did when she was in Kenya.
For real,
And
for real.
it's a
She's
whole
different. She's rich
yeah,
now.
she even looks very pretty,
Yeah.
and I like that about it. And I decided the only reason that it's stopping us from getting to that level is probably fans, of course,
Yeah.
but behind that is a system
sure.
of accountability, a
Yeah.
system of credibility, a system of collaboration, in that everyone is collaborating in order to make the player thrive.
Yeah.
So we as the assets need to be part of the conversation in the table. We need to, when KBF are deciding that we are having games, we also need to be in the table to say, yeah, we're having games and this is what we need, because we are the ones giving you all these scenarios where we are playing,
Yeah.
you're getting league fees, you're playing, you're getting the gate fees, you're playing,
Yeah.
and fans are coming in to invest. And
Yeah. Without the players,
without
the organization can't work,
the organization
or the federation can't
yes.
run.
Yes. So my vision behind the Kenya Basketball Players Association is a collaborative stakeholder engagement, in that we are collaborating with players from every part of the country,
Yeah.
and we're bringing in a united front to assist KBF also to be able to reach their objectives. They have a mandate and they have the roles, so we can come in to tell them, you can assist us with this, or give them leads on where we require help with. Because we as athletes, we need to understand our rights, we need our welfare looked into, and beside that, we need literacy, we need to be educated about finances, we need to be educated around mental health, and we need a space where the players are empowered.
Who can actually join the players association?
Okay, so at this point in time, we are at the stakeholder engagement, where you can see from my post that I invited every stakeholder in basketball, that is the current players, players who played before, the referees, the media teams, tech, you name it, anyone who's interested in basketball and who has a vision to grow basketball to the ideas that we have in our head. Because I came again to think about how people had the idea of forming a players association, but no one was brave enough to put it out there and have people talk about it. So in as much as I am the proposer, I would say that this is a community engagement, which is we are inviting everyone to be part of it, because I cannot do this alone. We need the whole system and whole players to understand the importance of this initiative.
Maybe at the moment, do you intend to run the organization, becoming now, for example, the leader of the organization, or are you looking to scale it in a way that it will be open so that we have like a leader who is leading that players association, or how are you going to structure the organization, and what are some of those posts, for example, that people can be part of and make the change?
Okay, so part of this initiative is that I have an initial plan where we are doing the Google Forms. And with the Google Forms, we are able to identify gaps and identify the needs of the players. That's why it's very important for the players to engage in this Google Form and go answer those questions, because from there we can understand which is the majority group that is involved in this initiative. So from the Google form, we can be able to create a proposal, and from the proposal, we can share it with stakeholders and for them to give ideas on how the proposal is.
Okay.
From that, we will then have a meeting, a general meeting open for everyone to join, where we are deciding the way forward. That is creating a structural background, meaning documentation and whatnot. But then on the question of am I going to be a leader, I needed to understand that I am proposing this, but I would like everyone to be engaged in it. In that I am a lawyer, so I can only provide legal advice or structural advice. But then we're going to need someone who's actively in the sports, maybe in the Premier League, to come tell us their challenges. We also need someone from NBA,
Yeah.
or we need someone from the Eldoret League and the Mombasa League to come in also to represent.